Hello, guys and gals. Yeah, I just did it. I think I can now play 110 quite well. And the key was to practice each individual element separately. I will show them afterwards. So now that I'm still warm, 110. Okay, so the first one was decent. So yeah, the way I did it is I practiced 3 core parts of this thing separately until I could play them at 115. Now the important thing is to realize that playing this long, this many notes, one after another, it makes your hands tired, so your tempo is a bit limited when you play such a long run, your speed. And so when you play a shorter segment, you can play a bit faster, so that's why 115 to go for 110 regarding the whole run. And the benefit, yeah, you get from practicing one part at a time is that you can really focus on keeping that part clean, that fragment clean, and on whatever problems you have with it. So, well, this is the first thing. The second one is then the next one I practiced is a bit ahead, but it's like the next one when it comes to difficulty. So 4 strings. And then the final one, which is pretty long, and you can of course chop that up too, but I like the thing I did here is to gradually build up the challenge regarding these parts. One part has caused me some problems also that I from time to time practice separately is this. I don't know what it is about that, but and the thing I did here, god damn it, what's wrong with my nose? Starts to itch when I start to practice. So the thing I did here, which is a good method, one method, you should use them all for increasing speed, is to first play half tempo and then full tempo. So the way I achieved this is that I just used the metronome in Guitar Pro and set it to say 110. Then when that feels reasonably comfortable, then I go to 113, okay, it's a bit hard, let's say 111, then 114, 113, 115. And I gradually build it up, and I'm beginning to think that this is really, well, I've most of the time I played guitar, I've used a similar approach, that I always divide whatever I want to practice into parts and then master each one individually, but I'm really beginning to think that it's much more important than I even previously thought. It really is the key, because when you try to play the whole thing, it's a bit too much. You waste a lot of time, because there are always individual parts which are weaker than some others. So what's the point in focusing on something you can already play at that tempo? You have to pick the parts you have challenges with and practice those up to the level of the other parts, and then only then you can move the whole thing up without having a sloppy play, sloppy notes here and there, or so on. So yeah, that's what I've learned today. And yeah, I could have perhaps played 111, but this is 110. It has been going on for several days now, so tomorrow I will go for 111. Yes.